There we go. Should be up shortly.
It'll take 20 seconds.
So, do you have any particular archetype that we want to, like, all things being equal?
Feel free to fire it off. We got sound. Did you test that one?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
No.
Okay. I think...
Okay, well, I'll do the quick introduction here. Rise of Eldrazi throwback draft with Charging Badgers here, and Brian is, I will defer to most of this to Brian. He's drafted this format far more than I have, though I am familiar with it, and we've already highlighted a Overgrown Battlement, which is probably the top common.
Yeah.
In terms of trying, if you can get green ramp, obviously you want it.
Yeah, Black-Green Ramp is probably my favorite archetype, but then from a, this is the best thing to be playing, but from a fun archetype, there's also the Defender archetype, which Overgrown Battlement goes into both of those. It also goes into the Aura archetype somewhat, and there's an Aura Gnarlid and a Snake Umbra, both of which go into that. That's kind of a second tier, I think.
So, well, yeah, I would say that's a second tier.
Yeah.
Other good cards in the pack, and this is actually a decent pack. Emerald Cool's Hatcher is a great card. Totem Guide Heartbeast is kind of a cute little card that gets an Aura. Fits in the Aura deck. Last Kiss is okay removal. Those are probably the best cards.
Yeah.
Anything else we want to highlight?
Momentous Fall can be okay, but it's kind of one of those. There's not a whole lot of, like, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's any arrests or anything.
There's Guard Duty.
Yeah. Okay.
Forked Bolt is
Forked
nice.
Bolt's really
Flame
good.
Slash is great.
Nest
Wild
Invader is
Heart-
also
okay,
good.
so
This is a
pack.
great pack.
Yeah.
Wow. This is a really great pack.
So we'll go through. We have Fork Bolt, Flame Slash, Nest Invader, and Wild Heart Invoker.
And Knights of Cliff
Knights
Haven.
of Cliff Haven is also good, but
I'd say Flame Slash, Nest Invader. I honestly really like this Hailmar Wave Watcher too. But
I do too. But I don't think it's the pick here.
Red Green isn't great unless you're a Defender. But
do we want to try cutting green and try to get battlements in pack 2 though? Because if we can cut green, we're going to get a payoff maybe in pack 2.
yeah, Flame Slash is just so good.
Again, I'm going to defer to you. You've played this format.
Yeah.
So
But
I would probably lean Nest Invader over Flame Slash, but you can make the call on this one. What 4 great choices with it narrowed down to Flame Slash and Nest Invader. 5 great choices. I'm cool with the Flame Slash.
Let's just go with the Flame Slash. I think, if I remember correctly, you can also kind of splash some.
Undo Giant.
And, yeah, with stuff like this. And so, like, a Flame Slash... that's one of the reasons why I think Red was a little bit weaker, was because it had Heat Ray and Flame Slash, both of which you can splash without losing 2 inch. Yeah, sure.
So in this pack, fewer choices in this pack, I would say. Undo Giant, I think, is the best card, especially because we're already trying to be green.
Yep.
Bloodthorn Vampire. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Bloodthorn Vampire fits into a sacrifice sort of deck that's kind of gimmicky, but if you get the payoff, you get a lot of wheel cards.
I'd take Cadaver Imp way over
Cadaver Imp
Bloodthorn.
is a solid card. Spawning Breath is a cute card that works well sometimes, especially it's good against like the Levelers deck. Regress is a solid.
Yeah, I think it's really good. Yeah, the Regress is more expensive, but I think Bounce is really good in this format just because you'll have people, investing a ton of effort and counting on Levelers, and then all of a sudden the Leveler's gone and they're sad.
Right.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right.
Ooh, Growth Spasm.
All right, so we're going to be green ramp, or should we...
This is all... Oh, Vent Sentinels here, though.
Okay, so let's go through the picks.
Okay.
We've got... there's a lot of good cards.
There's a lot of great cards here.
All these cards will be pickable. Pathrazor.
No, I don't like Pathrazor at all.
Frostwind, Invoker, Growth Spasm going across the top. Reduce Despair is a nice removal card.
Yep.
You reveal a creature card from your hand, and the target creature gets -X, where it's equal to the casting cost, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Skywatcher Adept is great in Levelers, but that's not for us right now. Vent Sentinel and Wild Heart Invoker. So, Brian, you've got the Vent Sentinel highlighted. What would be your second pick?
So my first pick would be the Growth Spasm.
Okay.
But I'm going to take the Vent Sentinels because I think that if that archetype is open and getting a 4th pick if anybody is in Vent, if anybody's like, oh man, I'm forcing the Defender strategy, they're going to take an Vent Sentinel over quite a bit.
Okay.
And that's just, I would have a lot of fun with that one.
Okay. And there are no green cards in this pack.
Dawn Glare is great.
So, good cards in this pack are Dongler Invoker. Is a 2/1 flyer that if you can get to 8 mana, taps their entire team, and it sort of says I win the game. Last Kiss is okay removal. Seagate Oracle is good in like a blue control-ish deck. Hyena Umbra is okay in the Horus deck. Cadaver Imp is okay as filler.
I actually kind of like picking the Dongler Invoker because, again, if we end up red-green, I am happy to splash a Dongler Invoker. Devastating Stones isn't actually all that bad, but it's kind of it makes me nervous.
Okay, I actually agree with Dongler Invoker.
Okay, cool. Seagate Oracle's I mean, there's been some really good blue coming around, too. Boy.
Alright, so options in this pack would be a Speculative Brood Birthing. Essence Feed is not bad.
Yeah.
If you tried it, we could do like a jump. We could hedge Jund or Naya.
Mm-hmm.
The McCandy Griffin is a 2/4 flyer, which is okay in this format, but it's better in other formats.
I'm actually a pretty good fan, or I'm actually a pretty big fan of Ancient Stirrings.
To get a land?
It gets a land. Or, you know, if you're doing green X ramp, you're looking for Eldrazi, and also finds Eldrazi. The thing is, you usually only want one or two, and you can usually pick one up. So I don't know. What do you think? It's a little bit. It's too late now. So, like I was saying, there's another. Boy.
So the one thing about Rise of Eldrazi is the packs do kind of clean up quick.
Yeah.
Depending on what you're drafting. So I'm not sure how many other playables we're going to get in this pack. With that said, we've got. I don't think this is Might of the Masses deck. Perish the Thought is your opponent reveals their hands and you get to take a card.
Mm-hmm.
And they shuffle it into their library instead of discarding it.
I'd say either Smite or Repeal to the Darkness.
I'd go with Smite.
Yep, sure.
We've got some defense.
Probably the Missionary, but I'm not real happy about it. Yeah, this is dried up real bad.
To be fair, there's
nothing. It's not like it's not like we're in the wrong colors,
or it's not like another archetype is just wheeling cards here. So a Missionary or Lizard. Lizard's okay. Missionary's probably better, I guess. I don't know.
You're actually probably the Lizard's probably actually better.
Okay.
So the Aura Narlid's not here, so somebody's probably going to go big auras. There's Praise Vengeance, which is a trick, which I know green-white, if we fall into that, likes tricks. Otherwise, Snake Umbra is okay when we have... It's okay with, I don't know, none of these things are really things that we're looking to...
I would say Snake Umbra or Totem Guide Heartbeast.
Yep, those would be the two. I'd say these three. Essence...
3 seconds.
Last Kiss is probably the best card there. And now, again, Black is probably the best card there. Boy.
It's good against levelers.
Yep.
Probably a sideboard card for us right now.
Yeah, there's some fun things you can do with Valakut Firebore, but that's not us at all. Geez. It might not be too late to go into Black.
Yep. Pathrazer. I'll take there's no way we're playing blue.
There's no way we're playing Pathrazer, but... Or honestly, I'd say the Reinforced Bulwark is the most likely thing for us to play.
Okay.
Just because, you know...
Pathrazer's playable, but
okay.
I'll defer to you. So, started strong and kind of fizzled out.
Yeah.
That does happen in Rise of Eldrazi if anybody's played it before. But hopefully we've cut enough green from the people to our left to get a good solid pack 2 in green.
Deathless Angel is amazing.
As close to a non-Eldrazi bomb in this format as you can get. For those, it's a 5/7 flyer that for white you give a creature indestructible.
Corpse Hatch is really good too, but
I think we should lean white here.
Yep. Yeah, me too.
Well, okay.
What?
I was just going to go through the other cards.
Sorry, I really like Deathless Angel.
We're
green-white's
used to the streaming and videoing here.
Green-white is not. I think it's the auras. Like, if it's all of them this is kind of one of the earlier sets that has like the real strong 2-color archetypes, and I think green-white would fall into auras, but that's not a particularly like. I mean, it can do some stuff. Ooh, nice! I'm really happy to see another Overground Battlement. Drake Umbra is really good. Not for us.
Other cards in the pack would be Drake Umbra, Emerald's Hatcher again, which we mentioned. That's really about it. Champions Drake is an interesting card, but it's sketchy. You can really... Sometimes it's just a 1/1 flyer. And when it's good, you're already kind of winning, so...
I actually like the Null Champion. I mean, they're not. I'm not saying that these are good cards, but the Null Champion and Boulderfoot, I think, are both very playable.
Yep.
The Boulderfoot just kind of tends to accidentally do some work.
There are some interesting things you can do with the Shared Discovery too, but I've never really gotten it to work.
Wait, which one's Shared Discovery?
It's where you tap 3 or 4 creatures for blue and then draw 3 cards.
Oh,
it's like Ancestral Recall, except you draw.
Yeah, if it was an instant, it'd be playable, but it's a sorcery. I guess if you were doing stuff with Eldrazi spawns, Hedron Matrix is ridiculous, isn't it?
No. I think you're thinking of the Mill card.
No, isn't that...
Costs 4 to equip. I don't remember that card being good at all.
Maybe ridiculous is overstating it. I remember it being good, but that could be just me making things up.
All right.
I think it might be only in certain decks that it's good in.
So this is a fairly weak pack too. Cards to consider: Warmonger's Chariot works with our Defender plan.
Yep.
The 2/2 Death Touch is actually weaker in this format than it would be in other formats.
Though sometimes you just need to.
Though Sporecap Spider is very good against levelers, sometimes they just can't deal with it. Induced Despair again, we've called out before as a nice solid removal spell.
I think it might be the Hedron Matrix.
If of these two, I guess I would take go to get Hedron Matrix.
Yeah. Ooh, the Vindicator is quite good if I remember correctly.
It is.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's a leveler that acts as an anthem.
Although we're not really, with so many defenders, we're not necessarily taking much advantage of the.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, but if we're white, hopefully we'll get some more flyers.
Sure.
Which that's always nice. Yeah.
We have mana to dump into it.
Exactly.
So.
I would love.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's the best card in the pack, and we're white, so.
Yep.
I actually think.
Boy. This one, the Caravan Escort's not bad. It takes a lot to get up there, though. Otherwise, the Basilisk... I mean, the Basilisk is pretty solid. So the thing about the Escort is you drop it on turn 1, and then on turn 2, it's basically a bear. And then if the game happens to go long, it actually becomes quite good. We had 5/5 for...
It does not match up with our sort of battlement plan. Like, if we have it and battlement in our opening hand, like, I feel like it's a while before that thing gets going.
But I feel like the battlement buys us a while. And makes it less... what are our other options?
I don't know what other options we have, yeah.
I mean, yeah, the Basilisk... Yeah. I mean, I think it's better than Glory Seeker, because... Oh, nice.
Yeah, we definitely want that.
What? Yeah, okay.
So that's like a top-tier common for our deck, for our archetype.
Yeah, I would play 2 of those for sure. Stomper Cub might be good. Man, there's another Frostwind Invoker here. Yeah, so like I'm looking at Stomper Cub and I'm looking at Survival Cache. I think we can at this point cut the lizard.
Yep.
Wait, did you have thoughts?
I don't have any thoughts.
Okay. I think I'm going to go with the Stomper Cub.
Okay.
It's really good with the Hedron Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is somewhat of a slower format. It's not ridiculously slow, and there are some fast decks.
Dread Drone.
Yeah. Dread Drone is really good. Black is probably the most open color, I think.
Yeah.
But there's also this Punctuating Light, which is good against levelers.
It's probably our best choice.
Yeah, it's our best choice. This Prism... Oh, Prism or Guard Duty? I'm leaning towards the Prism. Just because I think that being able to play the Flame Slash is really important to us, and there's a chance that we pick up like a Heat Ray or something later on.
Okay.
And we already have an Ancient Stirrings, so I think one more piece of fixing and we can actually play quite a good bit of red. I doubt we're gonna play either of these, but if we get somehow like 2 Vent Sentinels or something, we might run the Shield Bearer. Whereas I don't know if Repeal the Darkness actually goes with our plan at all. Rapid Flame is also good, but that's more of like if we had more stuff like this Stomper Cup.
Right. No, it's fine.
Man, I wish we were black. Like this, these Cadaver. I mean, this is a 1/1. This is a Gravedigger that flies. But, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll open a Drana and like do some last minute scrambling. Scuttler. I don't see us playing the.
No.
Wait. Actually, is Harmless Assault?
I don't remember ever playing that card.
That would be dealt by attacking creatures. I mean,
sure.
I don't want to play it. Actually, we probably should. Maybe somebody would take and play the Appetite. Yeah. Now, on the one hand, black seems open, but there's also been like some black cards that you would expect to see. I haven't seen any of.
Drana.
Oh my god!
Like you said.
Called shot.
So we're gonna pass the Battlement here for those watching. Drana is the best card. Like,
yeah,
it's one of the most dominating cards in any set I've played. Like,
yeah.
If you resolve Drana and they don't answer it right away, they pretty much the game is over. So now we need to audible into black.
Yeah.
Heavily. We're gonna probably end up building this in the deck builder because I don't know how quickly we're gonna switch this over, but
yeah. So I'm gonna start making the deck look a little bit funny here. I'm just gonna cut out our white and green and put those into 2 piles, so we can kind of.
You should be able to just right click sort by color.
So maybe we're black white. Maybe. No, I think these overgrown battlements and Undo Giant.
Right.
And then we can still splash some of this stuff.
It's going to be an interesting work here. Sphinx is also an incredible bomb. I guess the person to our right is not blue.
Jeez.
So we are going to bank on Drana and our Deathless Angel and Ulamog Crusher winning the game, which means I think we just want to live. My personal opinion here, the pick is Sporecap Spider.
Sure.
That Sphinx is rough.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, wait.
I think that's in. I think Dawnglare Invoker's in.
Another Ulamog. I think we need to. Yeah. I think the Ulamog gives us more flexibility because then we might be able to.
I mean, to be fair, we have 3 finishers already.
Yep.
So do we need that over say?
I don't know if we can play
it. Scorpion.
Yeah, I definitely would play an Ulamog over a battle over this. Because I don't know if I don't honestly know if we can run Deathless Angel and Drana and keep the Battlements, which like the Battlements is just a very consistent plan that we have going on here.
Yeah, that's why I think green is the one that is our sort of base.
Yeah.
Even if we have more white, we want the Battlements and we want the Undo Giant.
Stomper Cup, Wall of Omens if we're just trying to.
Does help our Battlement plan.
Yeah. I mean, otherwise Stomper Cup, but I don't think we're looking for ways to finish the game.
No, we are not looking for finishers.
Honestly, is Omens better than Bulwark? Because the Bulwark we can drop no matter what. It's also a defender for a defender plan.
That's fine.
Okay.
Or Pawn.
Yeah, or Pawn was the other thing, but it's black, and I think Pawn you kind of want to drop. What?
We're already splashing black. I know.
Yeah. Yeah. I really wish. What did we take over that growth spasm that I now really wish we had back? Knight of Cliffhaven's really good. Yeah. I mean, because it's that or
Essence Feed.
Or Essence Feed. Yeah, Essence Feed is interesting, but because it's a 6-mana ramp spell. But we have 8-mana things we want to drop. I really like the
Soulbound Guardians.
Yeah, I was actually looking at Soulbound Guardian or Knight of Cliffhaven.
Whatever you want to go with.
Okay. I think Knight of Cliffhaven, because in all the cases where the Guardian is good, unless we really need an extra defender for the extra mana, we're a lot better.
I would take Bloodright Invoker.
Yeah, Bloodright. I was thinking Bloodright Invoker or Emerge Unscathed.
I would take Bloodright.
Yeah, Bloodright is definitely a more like I would just play it in this. Oh, nice! Another Vet Sentinel.
Are we on that plan?
Yeah.
We're on that plan?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I think we're on 5. I think we're on too many plans.
I think we're on not enough plans.
All right, I defer to you.
Okay.
I don't think this is the deck I would have ended up drafting, but
I don't think it would have been either. I don't think I would have taken the Drana, to be honest. But you got me all excited.
I absolutely would have taken the Drana there.
Well, I don't know what's going on now. I kind of like. I mean, what do you? I don't think we're running Repeal the Darkness. I don't think we're running the Golem either, but we might. I haven't really gotten my head around this deck yet.
Okay.
I think we
Sideboard Shrivel.
Yeah. I think we could have an entirely transformational deck here.
I don't know about that. Transformational is one way to describe it.
So wait, this card you think is playable?
No,
Okay.
Not in our deck.
Okay.
I've seen some people when this draft format comes up, people will be like, "Oh, it's got shared discovery, and you can escape null."
Yeah.
And you can draw 3 cards, and like I've seen people try it. I've never really seen it be that successful.
Yeah.
So
I don't.
So what we have here is a pile. Here.
We have a pile, but we have I think this is a pretty good pile, actually. I think we should have taken the Overgrown Battlements over the Drana. Because we didn't get any... Like, Black doesn't actually... Like, Black gives us Drana, which is admittedly awesome. But... Like, I don't know that we can get away with these Cadaver Imps.
Cut an Atu Golem. Hand of Emrakul. An Atu Golem at 6.
Does it, though?
Oh, yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen that card main decked in any deck.
But it's a... Okay.
What's the... Still Lurk? 5 mana, 1 green, 4 colorless? I think it's a 3.
Oh, so Lurker? No, that goes away. Look at that. For 1 mana more, you gain 5 life when it... or 4 life when it dies. I don't think this Snake Umber is what we're doing at all.
That's 23.
Yep. Can we do this Deathless Angel?
What else are you gonna play?
Yeah. I was just trying to think if we could get out of white. I actually kind of like this deck. Because we have 3 different things of fixing. and we have a lot of stuff to slow down the game. And we have a lot of cards that, if we get to them, win the game. Like, you know.
What's the third fixer?
Oh, so we have Ancient Stirrings, Prophetic Prism, and Ondu Giant.
Alright.
You don't seem on board.
This is not the deck I would have heard about drafting.
To quote you, I defer to you.
I did. I deferred to you.
It's okay. We got this. Maybe Smite comes in over like lines.
Core Line Slinger.
Yeah. Or the Vindicator. Is the Vindicator even good in our deck?
Not particularly. Is Core Line Slinger good though? Is Core Line Slinger good though?
No.
In our deck?
No. Is it?
At the very least, the Vindicator gives us something to ramp, just dump mana into if we need it. What is Hedron Matrix again?
Probably shouldn't be in
Well,
here.
I mean, what else are we going to run?
It's true.
+X where it's converted mana cost.
Yeah.
At least gives us... Hey, our Escape Null gets a lot better with that.
Our what?
Escape Null turns into...
Yeah, Escape Null gets a lot better. Stomper Cub gets a lot better. Dawnglare Invoker becomes a dragon.
So, would you run Hedron Matrix
Yeah.
over a 20 or 18th land?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And maybe, but I don't know if that's necessarily the place that we want to make a cut. I mean, Ancient Stirrings is almost a land.
Okay. I mean, we have one between 1 and 2 drops. We have 3 ways to get another land. And
Yeah.
a new giant is another way. So I mean, it's probably okay to run 17.
See, the one reason I'm really nervous about the Deathless Angel is it's like we're going to be able, we're basically activating it once a turn.
Yeah.
Which is fine, and it's still a 5/7 flyer for 6. Yeah, no, I think it's okay. I think I just got really excited to see all these cards again.
I think you did too. I also think I think you're favored to the Vent Sentinel deck, and I mean, we got 2 of them. We got 2 battlements, but we saw no red really. I mean, red was just gone.
Yeah, I think what we should have done was either gone red or black. But the thing is, I don't know if once we got I don't know that either one of those colors had enough cards there after we diagnosed that.
I'm not this isn't a critical comment, but I think I easily would have been first pick Battlement, second pick Nest Invader, third pick Growth Spasm.
Mm-hmm.
I would have just tried to cut green and figured out what my second color was later.
Yeah. I think we're going to kill some people with Vent Sentinels.
See how it goes if we can get two wins.
Yeah.
Oh, we were the last one.
I'm not surprised. Come on, we can't 3-0 every time, Ryan. We can't
3-0 every time.
I don't think that this deck is as bad as you think it is. We should write that quote down, though.
What's that? It's you don't need to write it down. It's on the stream.
Oh no!
On the video.
The stream's breaking up. It's making me say things that I didn't mean. What's wrong? Yup.
Are we on the draw?
He kept. Yeah, we're on the draw.
You're sure?
He says he kept 7 cards.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we can mulligan with 2 things we can do at 3 that are colorless.
Yeah, I just 2-land hands are the death of me.
I understand. I think it's better than 6 though. That's perfect draw.
Is it? I would have liked a swamp. Or
Ancient Stirrings.
Or Overgrown Battlement. I can think of a lot of better draws.
Battlement. Yeah.
Sometimes this is how it goes. The good news is that we're not color screwed. We're just mana screwed so far, so...
Ripping top.
Look at that! Look at that! 3 colors. It's
us.
Oh no!
Better luck.
That's actually there we go. This 2/2 Death Touch is actually a card we kind of have some trouble with.
Well, yeah.
Although I guess with the Reinforced Bulwark we can.
If we draw a land, we can undo Giant and trade for it.
Yeah.
If I were the opponent, I would slam with Glory Seeker there.
Yeah.
It's a free roll.
Yeah.
We may not even block because we need that battlement so bad.
Ooh.
That's the Slingers aren't great for us either.
Yeah, no, that's awkward.
Alright, undo Giant. Let's get a swamp. He's gonna start tapping our battlement, so
sure.
We've got to get more mana. And it blocks.
Yeah, I was just trying to do the Crusher math, see what the fastest Crusher we can get.
Although he may miss the battlement play, I don't know.
Are you sure we want a swamp and not another? Oh no, never mind. We already have 2 planes.
Yes, we want a swamp.
Okay. Sorry, I thought that we didn't have enough for Deathless Angel yet.
He's got 2 cards in hand.
He does.
And the strategy he's going with is not. Although he may try to tap our Giant instead of battlement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. I mean,
so
take
it's
6.
actually like best case scenario because we might be able to slam 2 bulwarks here. And in fact, yes, we can. And then next turn we'd be able to slam Crusher.
Oh yeah.
Or Deathless Angel.
We're bleeding, but we're in a position to stop the bleeding fairly soon.
If we untap with Battlement next turn, we're okay, I think.
And if we... Oh, wait. Yeah, and if we don't... that means he's tapped down something... Or that means he's tapped it down, which means we have the Bulwarks to get in the way of some damage.
Wow, that's really aggressive.
Yeah.
All he can do is 2 here. And the Bulwarks next turn will start preventing damage.
Yep.
And we get to play... And we get to tap the Battlement because he didn't tap... Oh, that's great. Guess we'll take 2, unless he's got some sort of pump spell or something that can get us.
Oh, he is on the level up. This guy is awful against us.
Yes. He's generally awful.
Yeah. Hey, ooh, look at that. Like pros.
Okay, so we have a lot of mana here.
Yep. Alright, exactly how much do we have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana? Yeah, we actually only have 8. So, do we want the Crusher? Could either be Crusher or we could do like Stomper and Bloodright Invoker.
No, I think we want Crusher.
Or we could do, yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I was just kind of... Yeah, I mean, there's not actually all that much removal. Like, I think there's like Guard Duty would be the worst that he can get us.
And then we'll just trade for his Basilisk.
Exactly.
I don't know if there's...
Well, we don't even have...
We might not be streaming right now.
Oh.
I don't see anything.
It says...
I'm reloading.
If you use the... Oh, he's got a Wall of Omens. He's tapping our giant. Okay.
Just prevent the 2 damage. I mean, I guess we can block.
But yeah, I'm worried that he has a pump spell.
Yeah. If he wastes a pump spell to kill a bulwark, are we that sad?
It wouldn't be. Oh, I see what you're saying.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm okay with this. I guess there's because like the biggest pump spell would be Might of the Masses. I'm really surprised that he has to have guard duty or something, because otherwise he's just taking an Ulamog to the face. I can't think of any other. Like, I mean, Smite would at least kill the Ulamog, but
swing with the Ulamog
and then play another one. Okay, he has to attack. I forgot about that.
For Twitch, do you know? Do we have to like turn chat on? It's not. The chat channel's not loading.
I don't know offhand.
All right, I'm gonna log. Are you logged into Twitch?
No.
All right, I'll log into it and try to fiddle with it.
Okay, he sacked his Wall of Omens and Glory Seeker.
And
is this a smite? Yeah, this is a smite. I'm okay with that. 3 for 1.
Yeah. And then play another one.
Yep. You can't be happy to see this. Nice. And he just rage scoops.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, that pretty much tells us that he scooped before he drew. So either he was really tilted, which I wouldn't blame him, or he doesn't have a trick like that. Oh, he just scooped the match.
Wow. Well, that gives us time to fix our Twitch stream.
Yeah, well, that sucks, but
in his position, he was probably really frustrated. But I mean, our mana is so bad. Like we could just,
oh yeah,
we could just get color screwed for 2 games in a row and just have no chance. We'll take it, I guess. Now we only need one more win to.
The chat is already up and running. It must load automatically. So Phil's able. It must just be you that sucks, Ryan.
God, my computer, man. My pewters are not good. All right. Well, I'm gonna try to still log. I'm gonna try to log in as Charging Badgers, I guess. I don't know how to log out of Twitch. Return to Twitch. Log in. Are we just the normal, regular stuff for that?
What?
What's the username and password?
It's our usual. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I wish I would have saved our deck so we could look over it. But
you know what? I'm kind of glad you didn't. Jeez.
Oh, here it is. So here's the thing, though, Ryan, is that we can't get screwed too badly.
What do you?
Because we always have something that at least gets So what is there before in 3 mana or less that gets through Reinforced Bulwark or Overgrown Battlement? Like, if we don't have green, we can get utterly screwed. But we have enough green sources. What is this timer?
It should be okay.
Now he didn't save it. Oh, we just perma killed him. He just is done with.
He just dropped.
He's just done with magic after. I'm sorry, Wizards. We have cost you 1 player. I do love that, like, how much I complain about the 4-color stupid deck that always gets there in cons. And now we're playing a format that's not supposed to be even 3-color, and I have a 4-color get there deck.
I do not feel comfortable running. In fact, I feel a little guilty about what we just did, but whatever.
Okay.
We were on 2 mana, drew the Battlement, which he didn't have removal for, and then drew a land to play we top decked extremely well there.
But there's a lot. So we top decked, but it's not like we didn't have other plays. Like, what does he do against that 5/3 Stomper Club?
Stomperkov is not a card I'm proud to play.
Yeah, no, but what does what he was doing do against...
He was the deck he was playing is not even an archetype. It was like white. It was Naya stuff. It wasn't even
sure.
Good, it wasn't even good stuff.
Yeah.
He's probably uninstalling the client right now.
But
I heard Rise of Eldrazi was a really great format. I'm going to check it out. What?
But man, if we would have top decked a Ven Sentinel, that would have been 4 damage a turn, Ryan. Actually, you know what? Why don't we have the Snake Umbra in there? Because then we could draw
cards off of it. Oh, jeez, just combo it up. Instead of focusing on one combo, we'll just run all of the combos.
We aren't running other combos. Like, that is why I like the green ramp. I said that at the beginning. That's why I like the green ramp deck so much. Is because it goes into other decks. So many other decks. The problem is that we went into. I think our deck would have looked great if we didn't take that draw.
I think our deck would have looked great had we run. We had first pick Battlement, second pick Nest Invader, third pick Growth Spasm, like a responsible adult is supposed to do.
No, you don't get a third pick Ven Sentinels and not take it.
I disagree.
Wow. Well, one of us has led us to be 1-0 at this point, and one of us...
It's a shared account, so...
This is true.
Your success is my success.
Yeah.
And my failures are your failures.
It's true.
Well, while we have time, I don't know if anybody... I don't know if I don't know what to talk about. I did the Dragons of Tarkir sealed.
I still have our title as first stream. Do you want to change that?
All these mistakes that we're making.
Well, that's why I'm not broadcasting.
This is why I understand. These are things I should be doing, and I've only been logging in as myself the last.
Yeah, we should
so
we should trade off steering
next time.
This
is you.
Okay, I feel bad always driving.
Cube is you. When we do Dragons, I'll do something.
I really sometime we when there's not Rise of Eldrazi, we should do a Cube together because I feel like Cube is probably where we differ the most. Like
yes.
Where
I don't mean that in a bad way, but yeah. I mean,
because I feel like in a lot of things, except for this very specific circumstance, we're pretty on board with each other's picks. But I feel like the things that I value in Cube and the things that you value in Cube are a little bit different. I believe it's under Dashboard. There you go.
Title of this broadcast.
ROE 4-Color Madness. So, yeah.
ROE pile of stuff.
It's not a pile, right?
It's a pile of stuff.
We're going to the top. What I'm most concerned about is what are we going to do with our 6 ROE packs? Because
I'm not counting those packs until they're in our inventory. I'll take 2.
Because then we'd have to do... I mean, this isn't up for that long.
No, you're right. It's not up. Well... I think ROE is one of the ones they tend to do twice a year.
Okay.
And if not, hopefully we're doing this next year when it comes back around because,
Well, the next set is going to Zendikar, right?
Battle for Zendikar is
fall.
So there's a summer expansion called Origins, I believe, that...
it's like the Planeswalker's Origins.
Yeah,
right?
the preview cards are... the preview card that they have is for Liliana as a creature, and when certain thing happens, she exiles and returns flipped. So flipped cards are coming back.
Huh.
I think it's something like when a creature dies, Liliana flips, or when a creature returns. I can't remember. You know what? I have the internet right in front of me. I will read it aloud for 2 of our viewers to listen to. But it deals with the origin stories of 5 of the Planeswalkers. Just cute little expansion.
Is it? And so now it's not going to be in Standard?
No, it will be, as far as I know.
Oh, really?
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I think this might be the last set that goes into Standard, and then next year they're starting the 2-set rotations.
I'm stoked for that.
So Liliana, Heretical Healer, is a 2/3 lifelinker for 3. When another non-token creature you control dies, exile Liliana, then return her to the battlefield transformed under her owner's library. if you do put a 2/2 black zombie. So basically, it's the story of Liliana as a youthful healer, and she figures out how to make zombies and transforms into Liliana Defiant Necromancer. A truly inspiring story for children everywhere.
Do we want to give one of our loyal viewers a chance to come at us in Mojo Stow while we're waiting?
I don't know if I want to. No, I'm not ready to take on multiple things at once here.
We have 40 minutes.
I mean, I'm online. Do you want to play a Mojo Stow?
Phil's online too.
Oh, you want to play Phil and Mojo?
That's what I was meaning.
Oh yeah, there's 6 games still to go.
Oh wait, we don't have Mojo on this account.
You're right.
Son of a gun.
I could trade you.
Yeah, that's too much work.
Too much work, he says.
Too much work. I might. I was actually. Oops. Talking about. Hey, there's my desktop, everybody. I was actually talking about getting another Mojo for when we have people. We had a Mojo party here, and we needed another account with it, so we could have had 2 matches going at once. So yeah. I think
we can throw them on there.
Yeah.
It's probably a joint venture. We can each get 5
It's probably
tickets to or whatever.
Is it even that much?
I think the Momir deck is like $10, and then the 2 avatars are less than. They're like 0.01 tickets.
So we saw one thing that I was surprised at when we were drafting is how few levelers we saw. Oh wait.
Well, yeah. Well, we saw we saw one of the blue 1-drops. We saw 2 Knighted Cliff Havens. We saw one of the Caravan Escorts. We saw the unblockable leveler that had uncommon.
Yeah, but so there's that. There's that 0/6 that becomes a 6/6.
Yeah, we saw one of those.
We saw one of those in the early pack. But then...
I mean, levelers wasn't there for us, but we saw levelers.
But then the weird thing was that there were some levelers that came kind of late.
Like the Icaril, like that guy's desk, where you had the Icaril Rough Rider, whatever that guy's name is. Icaril, don't want to play this guy unless I have to.
Yeah.
saying we won the match.
Yeah. That's how well we won it. I mean,
Just
to be fair,
keeps
I do love that. Look at that. Our games are 0-1, and we beat him so hard we didn't have to do it again. Anyways, it's like it's like gothic horror navigating the ways that man were not meant to navigate, seeing colors beyond time. Oh, wait.
Yeah, the 0-0.
How are they still 0-0?
22 minutes. I don't think, like, the decks aren't that... I mean, I don't remember being anything
No. Well, and the thing is that this format has a lot of cards that end games. Like,
right. Like Ulamog's Crusher.
Like Ulamog's Crusher, or two of them.
Or two back-to-back. Hey, I will block with my Smite. Oh, he has another one. And remember, we had Deathless Angel after that, too.
Why do people do this? I guess in this format it's not as bad, but like when you already know that somebody's dropped.
It is weird. Like, so, alright, so for those of you that are maybe joined late, so this is the new Swiss queue. There's 6, this is, Frank.
Okay.
So this is a new Swiss queue, and it's, instead of pack per win, it's 6-2-2-2. Meaning if you get 2 wins, no matter when they come, you get 2 packs, which is great. And if you win, you get 6, which is just one short of the 8-4. If you only get 1 win, you get nothing, but at least you get games out of it. And Brian and I were talking. I mean, if half the players end up with 2 wins, is that correct? My math is right. There's a 3-0,
yeah,
2, 3 2-1s.
Although I do like that you said that 8 or 6 is 1 less than 8.
Did I say 1 less?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
It's 2 less than 8.
Yeah,
I can do math. I did go through college. But Brian and I probably 2-1 Swisses 2/3 of the time, at least. So it's kind of a nice option in that, and we win maybe 1 in 5, maybe 1 in 4.
So
I feel like it's going to be a good option. Yeah, I feel like it's going to be a good. Well, we'll see how this one pans out. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good option for me in that someone who I've joined a lot of 8-4s, not a lot, but I've done my fair share, and I've done okay in them. But if I've got 2 hours to play Magic and I draft for 20 minutes, play a game for a half hour, and lose in round 1, I can't. My time is too crunched to do another draft unless I want to stay up till midnight. And I realize I'm an old man, who needs to be in bed by 10 o'clock these days or whatever it is. But this is a nice option in that I can play for my 2.5 hours.
And there's only
enough to probably do better than in the old Swiss pack per win.
There's only 3 people who the payout is different for than Swiss, and that's if you're the person who 0-3s, which that almost never happens because there's almost always somebody who rage quits. So
we've got 2 rage quits already.
Yeah, and then you have so I think the one place where it's going to suck is if you're the person who comes in second. Wait, you still just get the same amount of packs. Yeah, never mind.
Right, you already got 2 in Swiss.
So it only matters to the person who wins and the person who loses. They're the ones with different payout?
Right, so if everybody stays in it, the last round there's going to be two people at 0-2 who are playing for nothing. And then all the 4 middle matches are all playing for 2 packs, and the top 2 are playing for a 6 or a 2.
Yeah. So that's not all that bad, because a lot of the times if I end up in the loser bracket, I don't want to play another round anyways, but I still feel guilty hanging out there.
Yeah. So actually, I think for me, what I'm trying to do on Magic, which is win a few packs so I can keep playing and not have to dump a bunch of money into it, I think this is a good option.
Yeah. And my calculation is, I feel like 8-4 would probably be a better payout for me in a per entry payout, but it'd be more expensive per hour of Magic played. And I'm playing this. I'm playing Magic Online to play Magic, not to maximize value.
Right. I'm all about maximizing value.
Yeah.
I'm all about the expected EV, the expected value.
Well, this has the same. This has, I guess, yeah.
I understand what the term is, but I'm not about that. For me, it's generally about playing. I do rare draft because pretty much everyone tells you have to, and quite frankly, if you get your pack back for 1 card, it typically doesn't affect the draft that much.
Especially in Cube. It's important to rare
And
draft.
every once in a while, you open a sweet like foil card that's worth like 20 tickets, and you get 2 drafts out of it or whatever. So
I haven't had a great open in a while.
my last good one was Theros Block, which honestly was one of the worst draft formats I've played in a while. I tried to like it, and it got better. The Theros, I thought was terrible. I thought it got better as it went on, but it became more grindy, and the games weren't really that fun. But the last good card I opened that was worth a significant amount of tickets was a foil Master of Waves, which I actually played, and I think I did well in that. When I met Frank playing Theros, actually, I actually beat him. I think I had a white-black deck. I don't remember what he was playing, but that's when I met him for the first time.
Frank, did you see that we managed to beat somebody so hard in game 1 they just quit Magic for life? We are 2-0, or we are 1-0 in record, and we are also 1-0 in games. I don't have our deck. Wish I could show our deck to people who are joining us late.
Let's try to remember it. So at 1 drop we have Flame Slash, Ancient Stirrings,
and Smite.
So 3 colors right off the bat, starting out strong.
Yep.
At 2 drop we have 2 Overgrown Battlements.
Prophetic Prism.
There's at least 2 more. A Knight of Cliffhaven, I believe.
Yep, Knight of Cliffhaven.
And I think maybe 1 more. We don't have any other walls at 2.
No, we had a Piercing Light, but we took that out.
I thought we had 1 more.
3 drops where it gets spicy, though. It's 3 Battle Ramparts. No, 2
That's spicy.
2 Battle Ramparts. A Dawnglare Invoker. And a the Black Invoker too.
The Black Invoker,
Blood
which
right?
drains for 3, which is not the worst in our deck. It's not a bad card overall.
No.
At 4 we have Ondu Giant, which is great for our fixing.
That's actually one of the things that I've started to really like is 3/1s, just because in limited, because they tend to either. I mean, in the right deck, because they tend to what they tend to either they tend to either they don't have anything down there and you just hit them for 3, or they trade up.
Right. Well, it depends on the format too.
Yeah.
In this format, the 3/1 is actually a fine card. I know in Innistrad there was that 3/1 Lifelinker that was pretty good, but then there are other times 3/1s are almost unplayable. Like 3/1s for 3 are almost unplayable.
Yep. All right, the F Mead. I'm rooting for you because I want to play some more Magic with this.
And
deck.
then to finish off what our deck is, so we had the Ondu Giant at 4, and then we have 2 Ulamog Crushers on the end, Adrana, which were double black splash, pretty easy.
Hey, we have 3 fixers.
and what's the other? Deathless Angel. So we're just running it all. Open the cards, throw them in a deck.
Yeah. Too bad Secrets of Paradise isn't a thing.
So the Dragons of Tarkir pre-release I did, and and the format seemed pretty good. Dash seems like the real deal. They have really ramped it up. One of the decks I lost to was a Dash deck that just keeps you on. It just kept me on my heels the whole game. You basically, if you have any, I was a control deck. I was blue-black, and even when they had like 1 creature on board and 2 cards in hand, it was just you couldn't really attack because the threat of them dashing 2 creatures in and doing 7 to you was just too much.
Something's gone wrong.
We're working on the stream.
I'm dropping a quarter of my frames right now. I've fired up Chrome again. Chrome is the worst.
It's Chrome's fault.
Yeah.
But it seems like my initial guess is in drafts, people are going to try to push Dash right away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you're just going to need. There's a lot of 1/3s in the formats and like 1/4s. I think those are going to be key cards for any deck trying to just outlast the Dash decks. I played blue-black. I opened up a really good pool, and of course went 2 and 2 because that's where you always end up at pre-releases.
See, my janky
mana screwed and flooded in my match 3 and 4 game 3s. I went to game 3s in both of them, and I just did not have the luck on my side.
Can you try hitting refresh?
So be it. Can I just refresh this?
Reload the page.
Well, I can reload the page, but if I do that, I lose the chat, which is
okay.
lame. see if there's any way to reload this. Maybe it's coming back.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here.
Just there was a way to
I need to not. I think I can't do recording. I think I'm just going to have to.
use the Twitch recordings.
Yeah. Which is fine. Like if we really worry about it, we can start and stop the stream.
We're taking donations to
breaks.
upgrade Brian's computer so that we can record and stream at the same time.
Yeah. Actually, I could.
Every dollar helps.
I might be able to rig something up.
It's fine.
Yeah, because the problem with this is that we're running a stream and we're running Magic Online.
Yep. And I'm chewing up bandwidth on my computer, so
I don't think it's a bandwidth.
Okay. It's not my fault, everybody.
Okay.
Although
Yeah, no, it just started like dropping frames all of a sudden, and I can't tell if it's dropping frames for their local recording or online or both. What's up?
that's commercials. Choppy.
So maybe it is me, or maybe it is my internet. I could
Oh, it's good.
Okay.
Streams are working fine for friends.
as long as those
It's just us over here having problems. Don't worry.
Oh, so it's
Now it's 1-1. Great, another 15 minutes.
So this the problems you're blaming on me are just problems in your computer.
It's apparently just my computer. Yes.
So one of us does suck at IT, but
I'm an IT professional. Damn it.
Me too. At least I'm paid to do IT. That's not different from me, for sure. All right, one of you mulligan to one and then rage quit.
Yes, we need a rage quit.
So everybody... Wait, so is everybody who's playing... So one person who's still on there is not going to get a pack?
2 people, I believe.
So
Only 4 people can get the 2 wins, and there's still 6 of us playing.
Okay. Yeah.
I did my math right, guys.
Yep.
Got it that time.
You did the math a lot better, in a lot better way. Can you get you anything while we're waiting?
Steak.
Has to defrost first. So I had steak for dinner, so...
I went to the gym and then had a crock pot meal, which was great in case my wife is watching.
I don't think she's watching.
I don't think she is either, but if she is, I sent her the stream because I said, would you be interested in becoming one of our viewers? For the for the Dragons of Tarkir pre-release, we are planning on doing...
Yeah.
Brian and I are actually going to take off of work and try to do some when they kick off on Friday the 3rd, in case anyone... I know a couple people are...
Do a marathon stream, get things...
in case anyone, while at work, can stream, or I guess even wants to join us, we could just make it a party.
Yeah.
At Brian's house.
Go ahead and invite people over to my house, that's cool.
I did.
Yeah, no, if anybody's listening wants to come over and we know who you are. If you know how to get here, you can come over. If you're just a random person watching this, don't come over, please.
I'll post it on Craigslist. So
please do not. Front door is unlocked.
Front door is unlocked, yes.
I'm excited to play this deck again.
I fear this deck.
You fear it because we just broke the format?
We broke the four-color ramp.
I will admit that if we had that rampant growth, or the growth spasm, we'd probably be even better.
I think the draft turns out a lot, because I think we didn't see much green in Pack 2, and I think we would have just cut green, and I think we would have seen more green in Pack 2.
Sure. We saw...
And I think we would have ended up black, because I think we would have stayed open longer. The red had dried up.
Sure.
Pick 4 or 5, and I think we would have said Induced Despair came middling picks.
We wheeled
there was the last kiss. There was the Gloomwood. I think we would have ended up black.
No, I think we would have too, but...
Yeah, maybe you want Brian's address. Thanks, Bill. Got it covered.
Look, we can kick ourselves over regretful picks,
or we can play the deck.
Or we can play the undefeated, I'll add, deck that we have right now. Yeah. We should. Another thing that could be fun to do is save our decks, and then at the end of the format, we each pick the deck our favorite and fight with those.
Well, cool. Dragons would be the time to start doing that. Save the decks.
Yeah.
And play with the Dragons cards at the end of the format.
Yeah.
Modern Masters 2 will be out in
I'm so excited. I hope it.
So we'll have about 6 to 8 weeks probably online of Dragons.
Yep.
And then Modern Masters 2.
Modern Masters 1 was probably the format I did the best at.
You crushed that thing. You had a bunch of packs that you sold off, right?
Yeah. That's probably the only one that I've made a significant profit on. And the key was the unsexy archetypes. Nobody wanted to play Thalids, and nobody wanted to play Giants. And Giants wasn't that great, but Thalids was legit.
I did not play enough of it. I didn't watch your videos.
And nobody...
The 4 spoiled cards for Modern Masters 2, by the way, are Emrakul, Karn Liberated, Tarmogoyf, and Etched Champion. Tarmogoyf again, which I guess makes sense because people love opening Goyfs.
So wait, are they only... I thought they're only doing recent sets for Modern Masters 2. What's Tarmogoyf in this recent?
Future set. Modern. Since original Mirrodin.
So I thought Tarmogoyf was in Modern Masters 1.
It sure was.
Okay.
People kept saying, we want more Tarmogoyf.
Okay. So I thought what their original plan was they were going to do, like, from one set to another is Modern Masters 1. And then...
I think that was assumed, and I think even if Wizards thought that, they just decided that they were just gonna be like, why confine ourselves to 4 years when we can open up everything and reprint Tarmogoyfs, because if anything sells money, it's Tarmogoyfs. Wait, if anything
Where
sells
do you buy money?
If anything sells packs.
If anybody sells money, it's North Korea.
Look, we got a puppy this weekend.
Oh, please don't hack us, North Korea.
Yeah.
Oh, you have a puppy now?
Yeah, we got so here's my puppy story. We go to look at puppies on Saturday with the idea that we're going to pick one out. We go there, and the lady with the puppy says, well, you want to take it home? And I look at my wife, and my wife is smiling and nodding her head, and I'm like, no. Guess who got a puppy? So we have a...
But if your wife is watching, you have no regrets.
No regrets. Look, she knows how I feel about this. Yeah. I'm not ratting her out. We're gonna have it's a 4-week-old. It's the cutest thing ever.
What kind?
It slept all the way through the night. It was free. It's a mutt.
Oh, nice.
Chocolate lab, retriever collie.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's gonna be about maybe a little bit bigger than a lab. Yeah. So yeah, we got a little puppy.
So it's like part retriever, part herding dog.
Yeah, it's gonna be. They're gonna need lots of energy. We're gonna need to walk that.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we have a little puppy now, and yes, I have no regrets. I did not want to bring it home as early as we did, but things work out the way they work out.
Cool. All right.
Over under on when this match ends on round 10 for $1.
For $1. I'd say it's over by 50.
50?
Yep.
I'll take the under on that. That's too easy. You got to take a better time than
that. The first match took forever, though. The second one wasn't that much. Like
you want 50 over 50?
Sure. The round timer just stopped.
We're
still streaming.
Moto's stopped though. Is Moto still going?
Oh, there we go. Just need focus.
I'll take the under on 50 for $1. That seems like I got to be like a 75% favorite.
How about for the 40 cents on the ticket pack that I did already?
40, yeah, for 40 cents. Okay, yeah, we'll do 40 cents. We high stakes gambling over here.
Yeah. I don't know.
Phil's in for 48.
48. Oh, we could have done Price is Right.
46.18. That's right, Price is Right style.
46.01, Bob.
Yeah, I'll bid. Yeah, 46.01.
We do need to get Mojo on this, because that would have been great. We could have gotten like an almost entire Mojo match.
We'll have more content as we keep going here. So we just made the account Charging Badgers today. We were playing on Brian's account, and we just decided that it's just easier to dump. Like it was like, Brian, you owe me 2 tickets and a pack, and we're just like, what the hell? This is not.
Yeah, this just makes bookkeeping a lot easier, and this way people can search for our name. And when they're playing us and find us and look at our hands.
What do they call it? Ghosting or something
Stream
like
sniping.
That? Stream sniping? Yeah, so they can just watch us and beat us. Although this deck is pretty unbeatable. I don't know.
I mean, well, you certainly can't play around it. Because it doesn't really interact at all. That's not true. We have Smite. We wouldn't want them to know we have Smite in our hand.
And Flame Slash.
And a Flame Slash. Is that really our only removal? Oh, Drana.
Well, yes. We could just slam Drana.
And, oh, Lord. Look, that other guy thought our deck was so good, he didn't even want to play against us again. Though we are probably I always hate it when people do what we did. We just take a bunch of good cards across a whole bunch of archetypes, because then you just have no idea no idea how to read the signals.
Yeah. What we did this is like a 5-color comms draft.
Oh, okay,
where
sure.
One guy takes all the fixing, and everyone's like, "Where's all the fixing?" And then you run into the guy playing a bunch of middling cards, but he can cast them all.
We might not be the only person who's playing a buttload of colors, though.
Well, so here's the thing: it's a throwback draft, and a lot of people probably have never played this. So there's the ringers who've played the format, and then there's the people who heard how great the format was and are playing it for their first time or maybe their second time. So the throwbacks are always kind of a hodgepodge. People rare draft like crazy in these things. So yeah.
Did we wheel that prismatic lens?
I don't remember. If we would have recorded our draft.
Yeah,
we would have.
Don't look at me like that. Well, we did record our draft, just not.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, it's a new account.
I
assume that would be checked by default.
Me too. I've missed 3 drafts.
Dear Wizards of the Coast, check your saved draft.
And it's not tied to your account either. It's tied to the install.
It's tied to the install?
Yep, so I reinstalled it on my machine. And
it is your fault then.
What?
It's your fault then.
No, so it's tied to the account and the install, apparently.
Account and the install.
Because I reinstalled it because there was that draft I wanted you to take a look at. Oh, I could have gone through. I had a bunch of cube drafts we could have gone through and looked at. I was really interested to get your opinion on one that it ended up being a 2-1, but it was something of a train wreck where. Yeah. Maybe I'll. Maybe I'm gonna go grab that.
Come on.
Look at those pictures.
Is there something you need to waiting for raredraft.com is it loading the art?
Is it?
This is rare draft not working. Total failure.
I don't know if this site is supported anymore. I also didn't check the
works a couple weeks
format.
Because I had no, you don't need to check the format. You just need to upload it. It'll work.
Yeah.
Well, I know what these cards are.
Yeah, I guess, but I'm thinking of our viewers right now who are looking at a bunch of
guys. I don't care about these.
A bunch of black pictures.
There's just 2 of them. And we know.
Okay, so you're looking at. So, what do you pick here?
This looks like a bad pack.
This is a very bad pack.
I would pick. So I value fetches over duels.
Okay.
But in this case, I would value chop over wooded foothills. I take drop here.
Okay, and I pick Tamio the Moon Sage because I love
Yeah,
Tamio.
I'm not a huge Tamio fan.
Okay,
but cool. It's a fine pick.
I think in the Legacy Cube, Planeswalkers are very good because they're hard to deal with, and you can just sit there generating value.
All right.
You know what I pick.
Rofellos is the obvious pick here.
Great. That's what I pick too.
Let's see, and I'm already ahead of you.
There's also
I have a forest already.
Sure. There's also a Gristlebrand in here if you wanted to go reanimate. I could see that. Yep. And then.
All right, third pick.
Can people in the chat actually read those things?
Windswept Heath.
Okay.
That's what I would pick based on my first two. Now I've got.
I got
fetch.
a natural order though.
A natural order would be a fine pick too.
Okay.
I could see that.
Sure.
I knew you.
See, you really like fixing.
It depends. No.
Oh hey.
Hey! Oh my God! Here we go.
Oh, except we don't know if it was 50 minutes or not.
It was under 50. There's no way it was 50. To finish up my cube thought, it depends on the packs. I do like high-powered cards. I just think there's anything there that necessitated taking it over.
Sure.
Staying open.
Sure.
Yes.
Do we actually want to play first?
I think we do. All right.
This is great. Look at that. This is a pro.
We've got them all.
Yeah. Plus we can bump our reinforced bulwark with our Vindicator. Right, this guy when he's leveled up fully gets we're gonna blow this guy's freaking mind. How do I get the card preview? Do you know where that is?
Can we move it like off and then bring it up when we want to?
No.
Alright, whatever.
Not really.
Keep it there for now.
Okay.
We'll get rid of it once the game's kind of in. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll see how it goes. Here comes draw card, baby. Look at this. Into reinforced bulwark. How can you beat that? How can you beat it?
Ooh, ancient streams. Yeah, so this is the guy that I wanted to see. Yeah, so he gets when he's fully leveled, it's +2/+2, which is nothing to sneeze at.
All right, so
and I can actually minimize this, but then it just goes away because that's
how Mortar works.
Okay, this guy is so far just green, sometimes. So we got him way out colored.
Yeah, so
I'm thinking bulwark. Yeah.
Well, what else?
Otherwise ancient stirrings. No. Yeah, that would be the other option. Which
do we have any colorless cards to go get at this point? Hedron Matrix and go big Andu Giant.
Oh my God! Do it. Wait. Whoops.
You cast Andu Giant. We can't do that.
You said Andu Giant, and I trust you, Ryan.
You
tricked me.
See,
no, I know.
The way advanced players play, Brian, is they think about what they might do in their next turn.
This isn't chess. So what do we play next turn, though? Since we're thinking about it.
Andu Giant, I think.
Yeah. Okay. That's why the Vindicator's not good. So the Vindicator looks... I mean, it's okay. But so the Vindicator looks really good.
Oh, here comes the auras.
This is bad for us. Because this guy can't be blocked. We have, like, no power.
We got Ulamogs.
Yeah.
We need to go... oh, no, wait, that's what Ancient Stirrings can get. Yeah, we need to go Battlement into Ulamog. We got it.
Okay. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going Battlement and then casting Ulamog? Or do you want Andu Giant?
We don't have Ulamog.
No, sorry. Ancient Stirring's trying to get an Ulamog.
Yeah, I think that's a great play.
Okay.
We need to get that going sooner rather than later.
Yep.
Andu Giant's not really doing much for us. He almost certainly has an aura to play an aura Narla.
Yeah.
And if not, we'll take two.
Oh, well, I should have... Oh, no, I can fix with the Prophetic Prism.
Jeez, what a noob. Well, no, we didn't... yeah, alright, yeah. You could have... No, we can keep wolves.
Well, there goes Drana, but we get the Crusher.
No, they go on the bottom, right?
Yeah.
And we can shuffle with Andu Giant.
Oh, yeah. So there we go.
See? Everything's coming up Millhouse.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
We can prevent one of the damage, at least. We're smiting this guy, though, if he doesn't aura it up.
No,
we can't. We can't block it.
We have
That's
no
right.
blocks here.
I thought it's if
we
it's
can
enchanted.
Prevent one, we can prevent one damage. Which we will.
So, and we're at 6 mana right now?
We are at 6 mana right now.
7 once we get the...
Yeah, so if we draw a land, then we can slam onto giant, and then next turn crush. Okay, we'll take 2, we'll prevent 1.
I'm a little bit rusty on this format though, because I totally thought that was like a Samite Healer type effect, where it's prevent 1 damage to target creature or player.
It's
which
just you, right?
What? It's just you, which is fine, but sure. I'm super stoked to see that instead of an aura.
Yes.
all,
Making this happen.
all the colors.
Hold on. Okay, is there any... So we have 5, 6, 7 mana, so yeah. We should keep... Well, white will stay available with Prophetic Prism, so we're good. Okay. Just making sure.
Yep.
I do dumb things.
It's not that I never make misplays in this.
I misclick on stuff.
We want planes, right? Because otherwise, so planes.
Double black for Drana or double.
No, it doesn't matter because we have the prism.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Planes is fine.
Yeah.
We can block the Aura and Arlet too.
Yeah, and if he doesn't suit it up, I am.
And if he does suit it up, I guess he spends his turn doing that, and I'm okay with that because we got the Crusher coming.
Yep. Because I feel like if you're playing Aura and Arlet, it's your plan.
Right.
Yep.
That's really good for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Crushinate.
Crusher.
Keep a white up.
See, I always... you can tell when I'm playing Cube, because I always start thinking, do I hold on to mana for my looters that I always have? Or if I'm playing around... what does green-red have that deals with this?
There's the... I don't know. Heat Ray?
Yeah, he's a ways off heat raying that.
He's got... What can he flash in? Haze for? What can he play here? There's the 5 mana red sorcery that deals damage.
Oh,
equal to the card you reveal off the top of your library.
Maybe he was... I don't know what he was thinking there.
He's going to do end of turn. I don't know. This could be...
Oh, he's a monumental falling.
Monumental's full. Okay.
So that's...
Gains 2, draws 2. That was no off. Gains 5. It's equal to toughness. Gain life equal to toughness.
So he draws 1, gains 5. So he just...
That seems...
That was a 5... So he cycled a card and gained 5 life.
And
basically.
he's going to get annihilated. He threw away a permanent.
That was very foolish.
Unless he really feels he can't deal with the crush.
I mean, if it was the other way around...
Yes. If you drew 5 there, that'd be really good.
I mean, I guess the best thing you could have here is the Kozilek's Predator, and to get a whole bunch of...
the Basilisk is okay.
Oh, the Basilisk. Yeah, that's true. Boron, bro.
Just going to race.
Well, except we're going to block it and smite it.
You're right.
Oh, unless he has another one. I'm still okay with this, like...
I don't think he can race this.
No. Or he's trying to get it up to... So now he can trade.
Which then he has to throw away 2 lands and his...
Oh, well, now he's just getting blown the hell out. So we're going to block and smite?
Yeah, and he loses a totem armor.
Doesn't he lose both of the totem armors?
Both, they hit at the same time, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't pick.
Yeah.
Just a trigger.
Yeah, because it stays in combat.
Smite.
Yeah. This is kind of a blowout.
I don't think there's anything you can do for red.
Heat Ray. Or not Heat Ray. Flame Slash is a sorcery. He can do that second.
Yikes.
People do not like playing against this deck. I can't imagine why. Alright. What do we have that's good against that? Oh, that's attacking or blocking.
Early, but it's
well, no, it's not, that good because it's only, it's attacking or blocking. So if he, I think that in most cases he enchants like the turn after he plays it. What's up?
Nothing.
Chat talking about how awesome our deck is.
It smells like an upcoming rage quit.
Hedron Matrix is really
trying
good.
to go 2 for 2 on the rage quit.
Hedron Matrix is really good against this guy.
It
because
is that this is a good use for it. All right.
Well, I don't think there's anything.
I don't think we have anything. I mean, Puncturing Lightning, Coraline Slinger work like
not really
right away, and then it just gets bigger.
Yeah, no, just.
I don't think it's.
I think.
Him in.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna draw this.
Yeah. Ugh. I'm kind of tempted to keep this just because it has 3 of our colors.
I think this is. I mean, our average 6 is probably about the same.
Sure. Okay.
I think. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it doesn't have any of our unfair stuff, but
maybe it's a throwback. Now that I think about it. Oh well, too late.
On the other hand, this is one of the few ways that we have of blocking the
early on turn 3. Yeah.
Plus, maybe we just ramp straight up to 8 and drain him for 3 every turn.
Maybe he kept the 1-lander.
What?
Maybe he kept the 1-lander.
Yeah. Sport Cap Spider is not exactly great against him, as it turns out. We need is a Vendetta. That would have been a good pickup.
We did not see any of those.
No. That was one of the things when I was talking
about...
When I was talking about...
Isn't that distortion?
We haven't seen... Oh, there we go. We just wait 8 turns and...
Sport Cap is really good against Killing Fiend.
Oh, yeah.
If he wants to spend 2 spells to...
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm playing that next, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I mean, on the other hand, the Bloodright Invoker probably trades with it almost automatically.
I don't think we're in a hurry to trade.
Yeah. No, me either. No one Arwood.
Alright.
That's good against us, but...
It is, but...
There we go.
So, I would play Spider to block Killing Fiend.
Me too.
And then next turn, I think, unless we draw something else, we'll go with Bloodright to try to block the Basilisk.
The thing is, we're not under under a huge amount of pressure, and we have a great late game right now. No. Ooh, that's
good.
Yeah,
it's good here. Should put it on the Basilisk.
Yep. But I mean, that's our deck's plan is to take some beats and then, and then come back. Well, I'm really sad. A Boar Umbra here from him would be pretty bad.
Yeah.
But I think he might have played that this turn. Should I just keep playing the...
Yeah,
4 colors, 4 basic lands. That's like my classic bad beats story, is I always talk about how my opponent did what we just got done doing. I think I'm trading the Invoker for the...
Yes.
If he pumps it.
Whatever he pumps with Battle Rattle is probably the trade here. Let's see what he does. He's in the tank.
Flame Slash. We could use our Flame Slash right about now.
Flame Slash would be good. What would you Flame Slash?
Oops, that's pretty good for him. Yeah, so then he's gonna dome us for heat, I think.
You should get +2 to the Killing Fiend here.
Yeah. Or yeah, 2 of the Shaman. Yeah, I think that's good.
I guess that's... No, you should have given it to the Killing Fiend. He's missing 2 damage here. Because we can't block Killing Fiend. And then we would take 6. We would take...
Well, anything that we block...
So block Battle Rattle.
Okay.
Oh, I see. No, he did
Sport
1 damage
Cap is
to it.
dying,
I see,
yeah.
I see, okay. Yeah, I don't think we can block him.
Yeah, I think we need a drop there next turn, though, or else we're dead.
Yep.
Ugh. Oh.
Play it. And I think if we're given the option, we trade for the Death Toucher here.
Yep.
And try to stabilize with the Angel.
Yep. That's...
Although
I don't know if we can, if maths actually works for us, but...
It does if he... No, let's see.
So whatever he pumps...
It's got to have nothing here.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's interesting. So I'm thinking we put Vent Sentinel on the... Oh.
Okay. Yes, we trade.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's supposed to attack with everything there.
Yeah, yeah. So that, I mean, that actually gives us a pretty good read, I think, because he doesn't. It means he doesn't have any kind of instant. Oh, we're so close to pulling this out. I don't think we. All right, so we do this.
Yep. Play the angel. If he does that same attack again, I would just chump the Spore Cap.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Play Battlement.
Yep.
Make Angel indestructible. Yeah, like if he...
I don't know why he's playing so cautiously right now.
If he attacks with everything last turn and follows up with that Basilisk, he's in awesome shape.
Yeah. I mean, there's still...
We're at 2, we're at 3, and he would have...
There's still a bunch of stuff he could have here, but...
I understand, but I mean, that's
Yeah.
he's got to attack there.
Yeah.
Same attack. Chomp.
No, that's a good attack. Don't hit. Don't attack with anything else.
Another low drop here would be awesome for us.
Yeah. A 2-drop?
Well, that gets us Crusher next turn. Okay. So I'm pretty sure the way this, I think we would be dead.
Oh yeah,
Or
no.
we'd have no board right now.
Right.
We'd have at least 1 or 2 attackers left. So
Yeah.
it's definitely a mistake.
And we're still not out of the woods by any stretch of the imagination, but we shouldn't be in this
but
game.
we shouldn't be in the game, and we have a reasonable defense here
Mhm.
with the
He
Deathless
likes these
Angel.
arsonists. I mean, they're
Yeah.
a threat right now, but...
Pumps himself.
No, he pumps the...
Basilisk.
Why... I would... I don't like that line at all.
No attacks.
I really don't like that line. I mean, again, he's...
Want to try? Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So...
So I don't think we play Crusher then.
Really?
No. Oh wait, we can if we tap Battlements. We don't get to keep Indestructible up, which may not matter. So I guess let's see if we're gonna play the land. So drop the land in.
Mm-hmm.
We can go tap Battlement, leave red up, cash in everything else for Crusher, Flame Slash, Basilisk.
Yep.
And we have Angel and Crusher to block 1, 2, 4 things. Or we Flame Slash and keep Indestructible.
Wait, we can only block 2 things.
That's right.
So then... So we've killed this. Let's say we've killed this. We block here and here. These 2 get through.
Yep.
And that puts his... Yeah, I kind of like that, actually. Because then... I mean, then when he comes back... Like, it puts us really low. But I think that's our way... Like, the thing is that...
Don't cap the red.
Okay, thank you. The thing is that he has a bunch of...
Okay.
He has a bunch of cards that, in this situation, if he draws them, he wins.
Mm-hmm.
If we can...
Flame Slash the Basilisk. Yep.
Although, I think Boar Umbra is no longer an instant win. Or is it? Yeah, you can put it on Arsonist.
We just can block, and we take 1.
But, so then he would attack with... So if he pumps the... I don't know. I'm not going to make his plays for him that I don't know if he has or not.
Gas off the top would be great for for us too.
Yeah. Another Ulamog's Crusher.
Do we have any way of gaining life? We lost the Blood Right Invoker. I don't think we have any other way of gaining life.
No. Escape Null. Did we leave that in here?
Oh, yeah, Escape Null.
Yeah.
Goes to combat.
It's a tight one.
It's not an Arsonist. Which is good for us, I think. I don't know. Should probably still be there.
Yeah. Wow. Stirrings and try and get another.
Yeah.
I mean, what?
I guess we have to attack with Ulamog. We gotta get
Yep.
something here.
Yep.
Ulamog's Crusher. Prophetic Prism.
Well, that gives another bite of the apple.
Alright, so Prophetic Prism fixes us, so realistically we don't have to worry about what we tap here, I don't think. Because with double black,
Yeah.
we gotta keep one black open, and we gotta keep one, and planes doesn't matter, so that's fine. Yes.
Yes.
That's
There. I mean, to be fair, we could have also hit that on the. We could have also hit that on the.
Now we're attacking with Crusher. He could sack. No, he doesn't want to sack both Arsonists, so I would sack 2 lands. I don't think you should throw anything away here either, right?
Yeah, no, you should just take 8. Yep.
So he could pump the Gnarlid and then Bore Umber it.
Yeah.
That would kill us. That would be a 7 power. Gnarlid we can block right now with Deathless Angel, though.
Yep. Yeah. Oh wow. So yeah, you didn't. I mean, any Umbra there would have actually killed us because he puts the. Yeah.
I mean, I don't think there's any way we can't play around it. We're just playing.
No, exactly. I mean, the only way we could have done it is by not attacking with the Ulamog, which isn't an option,
Right.
Because of Ulamog.
Because Ulamog's Crusher is a thing.
On the other hand, though, that would like. Now he's either going to have to give up creatures or.
Okay. Yep.
We're.
Let's see what it does. And here it goes.
Probably a little bit late, but we'll
I think
see.
it is. So
Oh, he could have Might of the Masses.
he could have pumps me. But I think he would use it on the Gnarlid.
Yeah, I would.
I
Yeah.
don't think he's got it.
Okay.
So, okay. What do we want to kill? Kill Gnarlid.
Kill Gnarlid for sure.
Yep. Block the 3/2 and the 2/2. And then we take 2, and we can't. And the Arsonists, if they both die, we go to 1 eventually.
But we have the reinforced.
What? Wow. Rage scoops again.
Our deck is too good, Ryan.
Well, I guess he was dead on the backswing.
Yeah.
I didn't realize.
Yeah,
that.
no, he was dead on the backswing.
I hope you guys are getting your money's worth tonight with these rage quits.
Okay, the draft phase was definitely worth their free admission. What's happening?
That's where they are. So they're about 20 seconds behind. 30
Yeah,
seconds
I mean,
behind.
all he had to do was attack us. But still, that was some pretty shitty draws from us, and
Yeah.
it still got there. I'll be right back. You have to be a one-man show for now.
So that was a gift from our opponent. I'm assuming you guys were watching that. If not, I mean, he basically should have been attacking the whole time and stood there, didn't attack, and we got a free win with our Tiger Blood and Adonis DNA, as Charlie Sheen would say. 2 for 2 rage quit. Yes, we are. We are 2 for 2 rage quits. If he didn't have a plan there, I guess I don't know why he attacks. I don't know. Maybe he realized he should have been doing it all the whole time, and I don't know. I still don't think this deck is what it should be, but Brian's not here right now, and I think we would have been better with trying to cut green. Instead, we have 4-color monstrosity that's 2 for 2 on Rage Quits.
So I feel like the reason I like this format so much is because it's a brewer's format.
It's a brewer's. This is not. I don't even know if this is a brew. This is just
It is a brew.
What we have going for us is the 2 overgrown we have the defender ramp strategy.
Mm-hmm. But so there's stuff like the ancient stirrings, which kind of ties it all together. Like, think about how good ancient stirrings is in our deck. So it's
pretty good.
5 cards.
The thing about it is, it was really good decking because we didn't hit anything colorless until we actually cast it. So our odds of hitting something we had much better odds.
Right, but so 2 out of 20 of our cards are Ulamog Crushers.
Yeah, we have Prophetic Prism.
Yep. We have the 2 battlements.
2 battlements or lands. So we've got 1 out of 8, and we see 5 cards. So we're probably like 30 to 40% to hit something, and if we play it early, we might just be looking for a land.
There's got to be more than that, 30 to 40%.
So if we get 6 packs here, should we just fire up another one afterwards?
No, I can't.
You can't.
I can't. Have you
Brian
seen my
can't?
kitchen?
No.
I have to do dishes after this.
It'll clean itself.
It will not clean itself.
What? I think these guys want to see one more. If we get 6
What
packs.
about tomorrow?
No. No, I can't. Caitlin is so busy this week. That basically we have 2 days to spend together, tomorrow and Thursday, and we got to do that. So,
Guess.
for all you husbands out there, you got to spend some time with your wife.
Yeah.
You can't just play Magic all the time.
Yeah. The key is to have a wife who has an 8 o'clock bedtime.
I do not have a wife. My wife works very hard. She's off and up. No. That's not. I did not. That was.
My wife has a 4:30 wake up time.
Your wife works very hard too, but my wife is a stay-at-home mom, but also is a photographer. So when I get home and watch Tessa, my wife actually kind of goes to work now. It's at home. She's a little more comfortable than going to an office or whatnot. But she's up editing photos until 10 or 10:30 most nights. So she's a hard-working lady.
Yeah. Better not let Erica hear that.
I did not mean that. Erica, if you're listening or you hear this in the future, I know you're hardworking.
That is amazing that we are. How many minutes of Magic have we actually played though?
Too few. This is why I wanted to do an 8-4.
Okay, if we 3-0 with this monstrosity, I will do another one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But we have to 3-0.
We have to 3-0. Okay.
It's because now the nice thing is this becomes a win-win. Because if we 3-0, we've 3-0'd with a ridiculous deck.
Yes. I'll pick you up on the way in tomorrow too if you want to sleep in a little bit. What time do you usually
it's
get?
okay. It's 20. I mean, it's a 20-minute bus ride. And actually, we'll see. I might do a little bit of work from home anyways because I have my. I'm putting my desktop back together so I can work while stuff is installing on my.
While you play Magic Online.
No, while stuff is installing. Like Magic Online. No.
Right. I've got to update all my games.
No, right now I have to. It's only detecting 1 stick of RAM and 1 of my graphics cards, and I can't get it to do more than that. So I don't know what's up with that.
PC gaming.
PC gaming. OP.
Are always the first ones done.
Yeah.
Apparently, Ulamog Crusher Ramp is the fastest deck in the format.
So black. I mean, legitimately, black green is I think is the most powerful.
How did we not end up there? It was your favorite, and it was open.
So, sorry, you remember at the very start, I said, my first pick is this card, but what I'm going to pick is this worst card.
Wait, which one was that?
Sorry, the most powerful, I think, is black-green ramp.
Yeah.
But my favorite is the defender strategy.
I see, okay.
And so that's how we ended up like this, was because...
Because you can't resist it.
Because I can't resist. I can't resist.
Old Venti show up on pack 3, and you pick 3, and you're...
Yeah.
Love that guy.
I do. But just imagine if well, we haven't seen Drana at all, but if she was an overgrown battlements, we would have so much ramp, yeah. Anyways.
We haven't even seen Drana yet.
We shuffled her once
round.
with the...
Right. Has not been actually in our hand.
Though, our other bomb, though, which I was talking shit about, crushed that game.
Deathless Angel?
Yeah, yeah.
It's a legit card.
No, it absolutely is. I was worried that only being able to activate it once was going to be a problem. But in our deck, what we're trying to do, that's fine. Like
all you need is the one time.
Yeah, you're not trying to like swing. Yeah, I mean, like, the thing about Deathless Angel is if it was a, like, it's a little, so if it was like a, what is it, it's a 5/7 flyer that was, and if it was just straight up indestructible, but you had to pay 2 mana every turn, like, that's an amazing card.
Yes.
And I think that this is slightly better than that.
It is.
The only downside is if they can respond to the indestructible trigger. Like, that would be the one case where it's worse, but sometimes it can just be like, nope, 2 of my guys are indestructible. Like, right. It makes double blocking so awesome, because you just, you put that guy in front? Well, he's indestructible, so... Our deck can't really take advantage of the double blocking that much. Yeah! Trumpet Man. So, I always like to pick out my favorite, like, who I'm rooting for because of their name.
Okay, so we have Trumpet Man versus Flying Bear. I think those are both decent.
Yeah, those are definitely my first 2 picks. Charging Badges is pretty cool.
Well, we have a great name. Yeah. There's so much going on with that name. I was telling Frank really liked the name, but I was like, so first off,
that's because you didn't hear our other
Badgers
name.
Being in Madison is a great. No, that's a terrible name. Badgers being in Madison, it's a great name, and the creature itself is such an awesome designed creature, a 1/1 trampler, the guy who just wants to be this ferocious, vicious trampling machine, but he's just a little too small. He needs some help. Kind of like us. We talk big, but really, our bark is.
The only thing that's wrong with him is he's a card that neither of us would ever play ever.
Well, Frank had a great story about losing to a pack of charging.
I'm sure you can.
Aspect of Hydra.
I'm sure you can lose to, like, I mean, I lost to the guy with double, that, what is it, Lens of Clarity or whatever, that lets you see more.
Face-down creature.
I lost to a guy who was running 2 of those.
Well, just in case you need to see it twice.
Yeah, so
wait, did we settle Trumpet Man or Flying Bear? Who are we rooting for?
I'm rooting for Flying Bear.
Flying Bear, okay.
Because you got the Bear Force 1 going on.
I would agree. What was your idea? Phil wants to know.
My idea for what?
I don't know.
My idea for I wanted our name to be the Madison Donkey Show.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's a terrible name.
That is the best name.
No, it's a terrible name. Charging Badgers.
I wish that
classy.
Why does
makes sense?
Yeah. I mean, I guess I understand why Twitch has to have like 20 seconds buffering, but it really makes the chat suck.
Yeah, well, I think a lot of people that stream game. Well, yeah, I don't know. It does for something like this.
Yeah.
I think other games where you're just like Diablo 3 or whatever.
Sure.
People think it doesn't matter. People can just ask you questions.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter in that game.
Yeah. See, Wolfenshep or the Hadronator could have had.
Who do we get to rage quit one run? Should we get a bulletin board in our game room of rage quits, and we'll just put usernames on it of people we've gotten to rage quit?
The thing is, I don't think I've never. That's not true. I had a holiday cube game.
I have rage quit a couple of times and regretted it because one particular occasion I rage quit, not thinking I had no outs, and I hit draw card, and the top card would have, at the very least, stabilized me, if not pulled me slightly ahead. And so because of that, I think I've rage quit 2 or 3 times in my life, and I really try not to. I really don't even concede unless the attack is very obvious by my opponent.
Yeah.
Or like, if like the only way for me to survive is to, or like the only thing I could possibly do would be to put a blocker into play and tap out, and they're just going to attack through it anyways.
Yeah.
So I really make them attack. Like, I don't
Especially
know. I've also, like, it's kind of scary if you have, like, let's say they're at 4 and you have two creatures out, and they have 4 mana up, and it's like they pass, and they're like, well, they would have conceded if they had nothing. So what do you do? Like, it's kind of scary. Like, you just swing.
Like
generally you swing, but at the same time, like, there are definitely cards and situations and formats where swinging with the 2/2s can, like, completely flip the game depending on what they have.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up my favorite Why You Never Concede picture.
We had the game against... well, I mean, we were fighting that game with Teamer Sabretooth where he drew the Savage Punch. It didn't look good, and he made a mistake, but...
Yeah, so here, this is why... Oh, dang it. I was just about to say I can't get it up, which is a different problem.
Oh, God. I'm trying to keep this PG.
I said, should we turn on the... Why can't this... well... I guess I can... Can I do this? I think there's a way to... Nope. This is riveting. You should talk about something while I'm flailing.
Alright, so let's talk about what else is going on. So, also Dragons of Tarkir, I opened the Dragon Lord Silumgar, I opened 2 Ankhala Rares, Brutal Horde Chief, and Stratus Dancer. Oh, here, okay.
Yeah.
So I opened really good and I went 2 and 2. I keep coming back to it because it broke my heart, but whatever.
So this is, in this game, I am currently attacking. And I have 4 power in the air that he can't block, and a Lolith Troll. I also only have 1 creature, so I could make this into a 3/2 Trampler.
At best, and he could.
At best,
he could
and he also has a second elemental
right,
here.
The second one there. So he could just throw everything in front of the troll.
Exactly, and then I'm tapped out, and he has
a shadow.
Yeah,
creature.
exactly.
He can do 1.
Right, or he also has this Geisha Saint Trap, which I can't interact with.
Yeah.
So there's, like, I am actually dead on board, and he conceded to me.
I don't get people to do that to me. I don't think I've ever had I've had, like, premature scoops.
Uh-huh.
But I've never had anyone, like, do that to me.
I also have,
Do you have the screenshot of my Factor Fiction when we were playing Vintage Masters? Do you remember that? Where the guy just scooped to Factor Fiction?
No. Did you send that to me?
I don't know. We had a game of Vintage Masters we were playing, and I Factor Fictioned, and we revealed, like, the 5 best cards in our deck, and rather than split them into piles, the guy just gets... Like, he's like, yeah, I can't beat that.
So this is my other favorite screenshot, and this is from the Holiday Cube.
So this is... For those of you looking on, is he pulling it up here?
Oops. Let me just do that.
Oh, don't.
Oh, no.
That's right. Back one.
There we go.
We have a Emrakul with a Jitte on it.
And it's turn 5, by the way.
Is this post-Annihilator?
Oh, wait, what the? It's not showing up on the...
Here it comes. It's coming. No.
Oh, right, duh. I'm just an idiot.
Brian forgot there was a 30-second delay.
Yeah. So it's Umasawa's Jitte with 2 counters on it.
Is this post-Annihilator 6? Or does he have to annihilate 6 still?
This is during his main phase.
Oh, so you've already attacked.
Oh, yeah. So
6.
this is actually his... I stole it somehow. Oh, no. This is bribery. I briberied his Emrakul and then put my Jitte on it.
For kicks. Throw Umazawa.
So how is it tapped, though? Maybe this is after the Annihilate. This must be after.
Yeah, he has no board, so he must have.
But yeah, that is...
It is pretty awesome to see Emrakul and it's her tendrils, like, wielding a Jitte. Like, I don't know how it works.
Oh, yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
These are the things Brian likes to do in Cube to people. Hey!
Right, whoa, look at that timing, too.
Right on time.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm trying to decide if I want us to win or lose, because on the one hand, I really want to win with this deck. On the other hand, I shouldn't stay up late.
I'm okay. We don't have to.
No, that's another person dropped.
Wow. So one person's going to get a bye to 2 and 1 and 2 packs.
Yep.
If this is how this goes, that's fantastic. I'll jump in these all day. That means you're almost. I mean,
so everybody who's
if you just stay in,
and
get one. If you get 1 win in the first 2 rounds, you have a 80% chance of getting at least 2 packs. obviously, I'm assuming this is an anomaly and people are not.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So with us going into the finals, this format has strictly increased our EV because we're either going to get 2, which we would have gotten in regular space, or we're going to get 6.
Ask for a split on cam. We don't want to play.
We don't want to play.
Just give us 4 packs. Call it a day.
Yeah. So the other problem with this is that this guy's deck has also beaten.
Yeah. So what do you guess his is?
Levelers.
He's probably not another ramp deck. So levelers is the obvious
I'm
choice.
betting he's levelers.
We've got that leaf arrow in the board.
We do have the leaf arrow in the board. Honestly though, I think there's some really good levelers.
Good point, Phil. Somebody else quit without playing us. I'm not sure what their problem is.
Yeah. That's true. We are responsible.
Where 66 of the quits are us. Is that right?
No, we played.
We just one of the 2.
Yeah,
just one.
Yeah, the other guy's still playing.
Yeah, all right, the other guy's still playing.
I really like the 6/6 leveler, the one that starts off as an 03.
Yeah, I like that guy.
That guy, because he just fits the plan so perfectly. Like, you drop him, it's like, well, what are you going to do about it? And then
Island Walk is randomly good.
Yep. Fortunately, we defended against Island Walk by. I don't think we can keep this.
I don't think we can. And we can't keep that.
Nope.
Okay.
All right. You can get there.
This is not
a land or a.
It's not the worst. We need a land in probably the first 2, maybe 3. Depending on what he's doing.
Did he mull it all?
No.
Oh. My dice.
That was last opponent.
That was last opponent. Oops, my bad. Well, little did he know.
That was actually the first opponent. That was from 757.
Yeah.
Also known as round.
You didn't say.
What do you?
I'm looking if he mulliganed at all.
Which guy?
Our current opponent.
He's got 7 cards in him.
Oh, yeah. I suppose I could have just looked at that. Yeah. Running land, and we're actually in not bad shape at all. And the thing is, we have 2 chances to hit our second land. Yeah, buddy.
I think Battleman.
Yeah. Well,
Boros. Wall of Omens. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I'm not aware of unless he also is trying to do Vent Sentinels.
Trying. We're not trying to do Vent Sentinels. We are doing Vent Sentinels. Prism?
Yep. Well, yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, we need land.
Get there. We also need a second red source.
Yeah, a mountain would be a good draw.
We don't have a whole ton of them, though.
No. Smite might be randomly good against him.
Yeah.
He has no idea that's there.
How could he?
No.
What is he pausing in our upkeep for?
Weird stops.
Is there anything?
Well, it's okay if you do it, but then just click. Just be smart.
No, I'm just trying to think if there's anything that.
All right.
Well, now, maybe we shouldn't show him.
Yeah.
I'm just so full of joy right now.
I'm sure. You didn't add red. No, you did.
I had to choose.
Oh, I see. Got it. You were on it. I was wrong.
So do we keep building our board then? Oh.
I would play the second Vent Sentinel.
Yeah, that's what I would do too. Well, eventually actually, we're not that far off from the Deathless Angel.
No, we aren't. I would play the second Vent Sentinel, and then we can actually, if we decide we need to put up defenses, we can do that next turn.
I would.
You tap too much.
Yeah, your face is too much. Oh shoot! Did I?
You untapping